Welcome to Dice Legends. We're a Dungeons & Dragons channel from New Zealand made of TV and stage professionals. This is Hunted of Kalnour, Episode 9, Path of Convergence. It starts in the Monastery of the Shadow Moon, where Cerci is dying from a dragon-inflicted curse. In the Monastery of the Shadow Moon, Brother Halfrey reaches his hands to you, Cerci, and helps pull you up so you're seated. The table, or cot more likely, that you have been resting upon with your friends or traveling companions at the very least, gathered around you in this very small shrine-like temple. He seats you up and says to you, "How are you feeling?"
I feel normal. I feel like I did before. I was petrified. Still have a curse on my heart, but can't complain. Yes.
He says, having just pulled you up, he shows you your own hands and shows your hands to you. You know how you have like almost frost-like along from the fingertips down, right? It has spread significantly beyond your elbow. And the tips of your fingers, the first two joints of your fingers, are just white. Like, have you ever been so cold that your fingers go a different color to the rest? It's like that.
Concerning.
And in fact, they feel a bit numb. Sensation has decreased massively in your fingers. Anything requiring fine motor skills, like sleight of hand, you will have a minus.
Cool.
A -2 at this point.
Cool.
He says, "I'm concerned about this. Tell me of this curse."
Ever since I was a baby, I was cursed by Ashkor, the white dragon, because actually, I don't know why. He was just attacking my tribe, the Itachi tribe. And then I was just cursed. He calls it a blessing.
Do you mind if I do an augury?
Don't mind at all.
This will take a few more minutes.
Okay.
I wish to see if I can detect the nature of the curse. And it's... Over the next handful of minutes, he calls out to Libi. He's a priest of Libi, the goddess of love, asking for her to guide him, to give him the knowledge and insights required. The praying takes a couple of minutes. He holds your hands while he's doing this. Your hands are cold. His hands feel hot in comparison. You know how when your hands are really cold and then you hold, his hands actually feel hot, not just warm. And if he does it, he says, "With your indulgence, I need to just see the pulse of your heart." And he places his hand at the upper part of your chest. And he says, "A few weeks."
And then I'm dead?
This curse is freezing your heart. It's a magical curse, because obviously as a heart freezes, it can't pump at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what it will mean when the curse consumes you completely. But at this rate, a few weeks is what you have. Welcome to the Hunted of Kalnour. This episode is called Path of Convergence.
Ooh.
Hey, it's great to have you guys with us.
Whee!
Before we get into our episode and find out what these guys are going to do next, we just wanted to say thank you so much to the people that support our show. First of all, I want to talk about our patrons. Our supporters over on patreon.com. Thank you very much for everything you do for us. It helps us get minis and new graphics and all that kind of stuff. And we also have, as you can see below us, some sponsors that we love, that we work with, that we partner with.
And we can start with the first person we love, which is BD&D. My heart, my frozen heart, pumps for you. Over there, my heart rushes when I see that they have Magic the Gathering cards. I sweat when I see the miniatures and the paints that you can paint with them. My knees go wobbly when I see all the books, all the nerdy books they have that are D&D and TTRPG books. And then finally, I just fully faint. I see the board games that are offering, but then I revive after finding out that we have a 10% discount with them.
Goodness.
If you use our code Dice Legends with the NZ at the end, that is 10% off with your goods.
Nice. Thank you.
Hey, another company / group that we love is D20 Collective.
D20.
Now, if you go to their website, you'll see a whole bunch of beautiful, artistic-looking dice. They've got acrylic dice, they've got metal dice, they've got wooden dice, dice that have eyes in the middle, dice that have like sparkly things in the middle. Oh, pretty stuff. And it's April, so they've got their limited quantity April dice up. You'll see it on the screen probably. You won't see me. And if you subscribe to them, then every month you can get yourself some new dice sets. So that's a way to bunk up your collection. You can fill up this dice jar.
Shake it again.
I'm working my way slowly, and I'm gonna keep doing it with D20 Collective and BD&D. Yeah. Oh, and we have a discount too. If you put in Kiwi Legends, you'll get a 10% discount. So don't miss out. Get yourself some dice. Get her. I love dice.
You do love dice.
Chocolate.
Maybe after rolling some dice, playing some D&D, maybe you are going to DM some D&D or GM just any old TTRPG. Or maybe you're just an author of a fantasy novel, novella, what have you. Well, you might want to store all your world setting information in World Anvil, the ultimate online tool for doing so. You can use their article linking tools, you can make interactive maps, you can make rollable tables. If you're a DM, you can make player handouts. They have all kinds of daily prompts and inspirations just to get your brain ticking. Sometimes you open up a document and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to write today. Well, they've got suggestions for you. If you want to see it in action, just check out the stream tomorrow. Fahid will be using it. He populates that thing with all kinds of stuff about Aratai, Kalnour, what have you. So you can check it out. World Anvil.
That's right. And here's another suggestion. If you want to look nice, then you got to get into our merchandise. Yeah. That's right. And we've got everything that you need. We've got our own Dice Legends. I don't have it on me right now, but we do have Dice Legend merchandise that come in jersey and shirt form. I say jersey, but it's a jumper. Does anyone call it a jumper?
Hoodie.
I've got a hoodie.
Yes, if you want to look all goody in the hoodie, then you've got to get into our merchandise. And also on top of that, we've also got maps. So so if you want to trudge along on the journey with us as we venture across the land of Kalnour, say no more. All right, you can have a map of your own, and this is just the smaller size.
That's
of it.
the medium one.
Medium. If you want to be an extra large, because we're a big deal on the D&D world, then get amongst it, grab merchandise, and we also have a discount as well.
If you are Patreon.
Yes,
That's right, exactly.
Patreon. All right, so Patreon, get it on.
All right, guys, thanks everyone for supporting us. Also to our followers and subscribers on YouTube and Twitch, thanks so much. All right, perfect time for the music to finish because we're going to be getting into it.
Okay.
We ready?
Absolutely.
Roll the title!
Get it. Do it again.
All right, we're back. We ready?
Oh,
Yes.
In the Temple of the Shadow Moon. Having given you this information, Brother Halfrey goes off to. There's others that need healing in the skirmish that happened in the monastery just minutes ago when you dispelled the troops from the Emperor Kesh's troops. Of course, there were some injuries.
Yeah. Frank is standing with some kobolds, and he's like, let me see you. Who got hurt? Who got hurt? And he's looking over the 40-something kobolds that they brought here. And he's looking over them. He's like, no, tell me, who's hurt? Come on, show me. Any grazes, bumps, boo-boos?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we got one over here.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
Nagiisa will offer a hand with her healing word skills. It was like, I am here to.
Yeah. Yeah, good. See, look, even the princess is helping out.
I
see?
give a little kiss on the graze. All better.
Yeah, good.
He has to kind of.
Sling. This is like the only way. Okay, sling is just like, show me arm.
It's just gonna like lick it because
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. There's some emotional comfort there, I guess.
Yes.
But yeah, Nagiisa, if you want to keep on with the magic stuff, the real healing.
You in pain?
Does kobold saliva have magical properties of healing?
No.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Saliva just help.
And blood tastes nice.
Blood tastes nice.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Blood tastes nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No. And Frank wants to make sure all the kobolds are looked after.
Speaking of that, one of the other, like the head of one of the head priests in the place, one of the head of CB Lee, she comes up to you, to Frank and says,
Yeah.
"What are you doing with these guys?"
What am I doing with them?
Like, yeah.
But they kind of just threw their lot in with us. I mean, they were under some oppressive conditions, you know. Big snake-headed mistress took care of her, and then we were being chased by a dragon, so we needed to take these guys with us. We couldn't leave them behind. So that's what they're doing here. And also, they helped liberate this monastery. So that is what they were doing. At this present moment, they're just hanging out. They're recuperating.
He puts his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And tries to kind of guide you away from them.
Okay. Yeah. All
and
right.
says, "Here's the thing
Okay.
about kobolds.
Go on.
They're like cockroaches.
Oh,
Once they get into a building, you'll never get them out."
Uh-huh. Interesting. Would you say the soldiers of Kalnour were like cockroaches too?
Maybe more like rats.
Okay, and if you had to choose an infestation, which would you rather?
I would choose neither infestation.
Neither. All right, but we can't always be choosers, can we?
Get him.
I understand what you're saying. It's an adjustment. I don't wanna invalidate your feelings. Even though, I think it could stand some of you big fellas. I think you could do with a little bit of invalidation sometimes. But come, I don't know. But we can't just throw them out. All right? These guys have been displaced.
And they helped us.
They helped.
That I understand.
Yes.
He kind of looks at them with a little condescending down his nose look.
Don't you look at them like that. Don't you? Like you. They helped you. You know?
Yes.
Here. I'll have a chat to them. We'll work out what they want to do. Because that's important. They've got to choose their own destiny now. And they're just getting used to that, so.
Yes. Guess what I'm trying to say is that I do not want the house guests to think they own the house.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. They've got some learning to do, so I'll have a wee talk. They listen to me. For I am their king.
All right, guys, what you all doing?
Feku was kind of like overheard the conversation between Cerci and brother.
Definitely.
And he's kind of like curious why, brother Halfrey, after all of these stories he's heard about healing miraculously, he's not able to heal Cerci. So
That's a very good question.
so he's trying. I think he's following him around,
Okay.
trying to get a word with brother.
Okay.
Help
Sure,
him,
sure, yeah.
Your majesticness.
No, that's too much.
Your.
I'm a humble brother just like you.
But okay, can I call you the enlightened one? Okay, your enlightenedness. When you say you can't cure curse,
Yes.
how so? Why? I'm a little confused because I hear many stories about you being able to heal many sicknesses, curses. You make people walk again, that kind of thing. It's hard for my mind to
Yes.
understand why.
What's the difference?
Yes.
Yes. It's a magical affliction. So was the petrification, of course. But dragon magic is ancient.
Okay.
And the curse has been on her by her own admission since she was an infant. An infant, not an infinite. I think it is part of her being now. So I don't know what would happen if I remove the curse. I don't know what's going to happen when the curse concludes. Should I accelerate that process? I don't know. If I end the curse, will it end her life? If it's so ingrained in her own being, will it stop her heart? I don't know. So I'm not prepared, in the ignorance that I have, I'm not prepared to take that step. But if there is another way to remove the curse, I'm happy to help.
Feku kind of takes a minute to take in the information that I understand, and he wants to look over to Cerci, and then kind of looks back at Brother Halfrey and said, with curse, and if she is taken over by curse, will she become a danger?
He similar to the CB Alicia guy who guided Frank away, he kind of puts his arm around your back and guides you further away. And he says, untrained magic is dangerous at the best of times. She's already dangerous.
Okay. And with that kind of, Feku kind of tightens his grip around his staff and goes, okay.
But what will happen if she becomes consumed by it? I don't know, but we have to ask. Would a dragon who places a curse have it be a happy thing when it comes to its fruition? I think not. It may just kill her. But if thou, why didn't he just kill her to begin with?
That is a very good question. Thank you. You have enlightened me a little. Then he walks off.
After Nagiisa has healed as many kobolds and people and monastery brothers and sisters as she can, probably using all of her spell slots to do it, because that's the type of person she is. She's drained. She will find Cerci, and kind of like, you know, when a dog knows that you're sick, and it they just kind of hang around you a little bit longer. And so she sits like around her so that Cerci's still in her side, just to give her some company. But then she also wants to take out the amber crystal to study it a bit more. And then, what do you think this is? I have tried investigating it, but it is hard to understand. We found it in the lair of Xinyan, just after you.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Here, let me take. You keep holding it,
Okay.
but I will just look.
Look around. Yes. I will hold it in
Make a
every-
roll.
Arcana.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on, magic lady.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. She's
I knew
back.
you'd do it.
She's back.
Not my
It has unusual physical properties.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
In that, as you investigate it and hold it, you have
holding it how you
Nagiisa
would want
hold
me
it
to.
and look at it, and it has an interesting way of channeling light.
Oh.
As you know, when you hold crystals, as light hit crystals,
Yeah.
it refracts.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try to get my words right. Refracts, and creating like rainbows and prisms. You know, prisms do this, yeah? Well, this is basically a yellow-shaped prism, really, yeah? But it is not acting in the normal way crystal prisms would with this refraction. It is actually sending light out just the top and bottom of it into more concentrated yellow beam of light. Like a magnifying glass out of both ends, but the light coming out of it is yellow.
Shall I try pointing it somewhere?
Might as well. Point it, probably not at a human, but we can probably point it at a...
So cobalt?
We might... Sling!
Oh, hello.
Sling here. What do you need?
May we borrow you for an experiment?
Of course.
Okay.
If I die through this, tell Nard I love him.
Nard. Oh, Frank. Yes. Okay. No, we'll make sure that you do not die from this.
Okay.
She remembers that she has no more spell slots. You will be fine.
Yes.
All right. So, Cerci, what do I do?
Probably... Well, there's two beams of light coming out the end of it. Perhaps point one of the beams at... Yeah, point one of the beams
Very good.
at Sling, and then if that doesn't do anything, I'll go stand at the other end.
No. I mean, not that I think it will hurt you or anything, but maybe we can both observe at the same time. So maybe we get another cobalt.
Yes, we can. Rock!
Rock's got a bandage on.
Yeah.
Rock, we're going to need your assistance for just a little bit. Hopefully you will not be harmed, but we cannot guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure you are okay with that.
Rock strong.
Of course he is. Just stand on the other end of this rod.
Okay.
Ready? 1,
And-
2, 3, whip.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh.
It's yellow light, and through all this, it actually doesn't seem magical.
Interesting.
Well,
Yes. Not done nothing.
So it's unusual,
But it's not magical.
as far as you can tell.
Okay.
well, thank you, Rock and Sling, for your joining us for our experiment. I will make sure that you are remunerated appropriately. She goes to the kitchen and finds food for them.
Excellent. Thanks.
Frank's just trying to work out what to do with the kobolds now. He's trying to work out what they want to do. I guess he needs to talk to Slink.
Okay.
He's second in command. Okay, what's going on here? Hey, you put the no pointing amber rods at kobolds, all right? Hey, come here, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so we did great. You're good. You're free. What do you want to do now?
Oh. Well, the idea usually is just we follow whoever leader is.
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying?
Actually, I'm not sure what we're doing yet. We've got a bit of a problem, a little bit of a fork in the road. The people here are a little bit nervous about you staying here.
Ah.
So, just so you know. Do you know of any other kobolds? Is there any other group you could shack up with? Is there...
Does Sling know?
There are other kobold settlements in the mountains. It might be dangerous for you to approach them.
Oh, love that.
Kobolds territorial.
Okay, right. Okay, no, that's good to know. All right. Okay.
Nagiisa comes back with a bunch of berries. Here you go, Sling and Rock.
Berry.
Oh, it is.
You know
it is
what?
nice and sweet.
I reckon you guys could stay here.
Oh, are we looking for a place for them to stay?
Yeah. I mean, you know, this place, everywhere's dangerous. You could do with a standing cardio sling. Could you chew with your mouth closed at least while I'm talking to you?
Anything for you, King.
Okay, thank you.
Are they not allowed to stay here?
They're just nervous about it. I'm sure something could work out, like if they do some work here or...
Well, there are places that do not have life anymore. For example, the Katiwala tribes still not. It's still barren.
Frank thinks about that. Yeah.
It is a place that they can be a home again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not a bad option. I just don't want to leave these guys with absolutely nothing.
Oh, they can find some Thrumchar. Thrumchar will help them farm.
Yes.
Farm.
Do you understand what the concept of farming is?
Farm.
So if you
Farm
get
statues into pit.
Not so much. Look, you.
Farm us. Farm us. We were farm.
We are farm.
We are farm.
Look, I need to go somewhere eventually, and
Yes.
you, because you are second in command, you're gonna have to make some decisions for the group. All right? You got that sling? But
You still leader though.
yes, but imagine, if you will, an invisible gold chain and cape on your shoulders.
Yes.
Yes. Symbolically, so you are wearing these,
Yes.
right? So you are in charge.
Yes.
Okay, so oh God, so you need to all work out what you want to do. All right, it's your choice. Yeah, you can have a wee think about that. While I don't think we're leaving right away, but yeah.
I will gather all kobolds and perhaps we have discussion.
Yes, discussion. Yes, yeah. Yeah, or whatever's gonna make it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Kobolds under King Nardrain. And meet in courtyard. We have to talk. What is talk?
I bring my knife then.
Smart.
Kobolds is kobolds.
All right.
Yeah.
They all
and,
head off. They'll head off to decide what they want to do.
So, all right. Hey, Cerci, what's the go?
I'm going to die in a week. Well, or actually, no, that is inaccurate. Something is going to happen to me in a week.
in 1 week.
What? 1 week? Was it 1 week?
Few weeks.
Few weeks.
Few weeks?
Yes.
That is not long at all.
In the scheme of things, no. It is not that long at all. And I am losing motor skills in my fingers. Yes. I also want to talk about you guys helping me get here. Thank you. I understand that it must have been hard and difficult to get a full stone statue from one place to another. And so, thank you very much, and I believe I love you all. I believe that is what I am meant to say then.
Nagiisa gives her a big hug and she says, I would do it all again in a heartbeat. It was no trouble at all. She holds your face and she says, please, as much as it was not fun to see you petrified, I would save you again. Okay? And I love you too. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Frank loves you too, and Feku loves you as well.
They do not need to say it back.
Sling loves you very much, and he barely knows you. They barely know you.
I barely know Sling.
Well, I'm so glad that we are full of love.
I don't really love you.
That is fine.
That is very rude.
But no, just being honest. I thought the curse makes your heart turn cold, not warm.
It's a miracle!
No.
You're
No,
healing!
I'm just saying
She's
it because I
healing.
know I meant to say it.
Oh, she's...
Look, I know I meant to say I love you to my husband. Do I feel it? No.
Oh.
As Nagiisa said, we'll do it again.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to die.
Okay, so wait,
Not on our watch.
yeah,
We will find a cure for you.
yeah. If that's what it takes, Cerci, we'll find a cure.
I will go to Ashkor himself and tell him to fix you right up.
That's
And
actually.
if we say that, oh, her heart is warming up and she is a lovely person, I'm sure he will understand. And he will just say, oh, my bad.
That is actually what we have to do.
We talked to Ashkor?
That was the last thing I heard about how we're going to fix this, and the only person who can undo it is Ashkor himself.
Oh, I thought you guys were joking. You real?
I'm sure he will understand, right?
He will not understand.
He will absolutely not understand.
So what? So we're gonna make a dragon reverse the curse on you?
He sees this as a blessing, so I guess he'll be offended if we ask him to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Could we
Yes.
trade something with? That is some way to do it. We can trade something.
Not a bad idea, says Anova.
Oh, hi, Anova.
Where do you,
Anova's coming. She's hanging out.
Wait, what does a dragon like Ashkor want in return?
that is, I don't know. What are they looking for at all of these temples?
Oh, yeah.
And she brings out the amber thing. Was this one of them? I mean, we went to the place of one of the lions, and this is what we found.
Yeah.
Anova says, you, Cerci, actually negotiated with him to an extent.
Yeah.
He didn't just annihilate everyone. You were able to talk to him.
He's on good behavior right now.
And I'm sure that that could turn in a heartbeat, right? But if we want to see what he wants, maybe we ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Frank feels like the thing that everyone's not saying is, and thereby give Kish what he wants.
Indeed, true, yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, says Anova, I need to say this, and I don't mean any offense to you, Cerci. And I know that, well, you probably won't take offense. But if we go after Ashkor and try to, how long is this going to take? How much of an advantage does that give Usha to find the other locations?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but just to be really blunt,
Yeah, it's important.
you know, we have to realize that if we do this, it is going to give Usha, who can fly, a big advantage to find the next location.
We can't allow Usha to find or get to the next location.
Yeah.
But also, says Anova, we wouldn't have succeeded if we didn't have all of us in the last one either.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's important here, and we're not giving up on anyone. To that end, Frank feels kind of sick for even floating the idea. Is there any way to do two things at the same time?
Okay.
Yes. I guess it'll just be like, what is on the way for going to one location? Like, where is Ashkor? That's hard. But we could either, if where he usually resides, is on the way to somewhere we want to go, or we take it by chance and hope he flies above us.
Do we find him by pursuing one of these locations?
Is he on Kesh's side?
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty deep into the whole Keshaverse.
Yes.
You know, as far as dragons go, Kesh, Ashkor, and Usha, really, really deep in the ranks. Other dragons, they range.
You said that Ashkor, this is Anova speaking,
Yes.
was a plague to your people, the Atashi tribe.
Yes.
I wonder if we might start there. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if there are more stories of him plaguing the Atashi tribe, it's more likely that his lair
He's around there.
is around there.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And is that close to the 2-in-1? Is that close to one of the other locations?
Field of Granite, the Mouth
should we
of
get the map?
Mist. Yeah.
Here's no, use this one. This one.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, there's
Map
the
reading.
Atashi tribe is over here.
Right. We are, okay, we're not too far. Where is Kursk? Kursk, Field of Granite.
That is the place that you Oh, Kursk
Oh.
is old
Kursk.
island.
Kursk is over there.
So all the way over there.
Aha.
The Atashi tribe is on the way to Kursk.
Well, you do have to go through one of the docks to get there.
Okay.
It is on the way to there.
It is.
I mean, we have to go past Atashi tribe anyway to go to Kursk.
But Kursk, that feels like a losing race. Us on foot, them flying.
Then do we go to another thing that they are not going to?
I think if we need to find Ashkor, then yeah, we need to go to Atashi, I guess.
But what else do we need to go for? The
other-
garnet.
I believe one of the locations is in the exact opposite direction, somewhere here. There's a mouth of
Around
the
Merle?
mist. What's that river?
You said something
like
Mr.
Oh, yes.
So, you know,
Mysterious
completely other direction.
Which is close.
But end of the day, we need to find Ashkor. I think we go to the Atashi tribe.
I would like to make sure that Cerci is better and that she stays with us.
Agreed.
Because we cannot win this without Cerci.
Yeah.
What did? So, Feku, Anova says, Feku, you said that you overheard Usha saying what about Kursk?
That they do not look forward to going to Kursk.
Why not?
Why not?
Is there something there?
What is it about Kursk?
Well, Kursk kind of sounds like curse. You know?
It's, because the Atashi tribe is one of the closest to, like, I guess, to dock in the area. Does Cerci know anything about the island? Like, historically?
Okay, why don't you all make history roll about Kursk, but
Yes. I will. Come on, Frank.
15.
9.
2. Frank's never been.
15.
Nice.
okay, that makes sense. The monk and the local.
Yeah.
Okay?
Cool.
All right, Kursk. Kursk is known as being quite a wild island. The humans, humanoid settlements are largely around mining, tree felling, like, you know, natural resource gathering. Kind of cowboy towns, you know. What I mean by that is kind of wild, lawless. There's not a sense of nation or the honor of a tribe.
Cool.
You think this is cool? This is lawlessness. So
Cerci's going through a bit of a rebellion.
So the cities there are, or the towns, They're a law unto their own selves. Whatever they set up for themselves, however they govern themselves, there's no higher power like the order of the monastery or the honor among tribes. And the other thing, is there a dragon there, you're asking?
Was there another one? Jogundai?
Oh, yeah.
That.
And that you knew from before,
Yeah.
Frank. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want to share that, you can.
Yeah, he'll remind everyone. Yeah, it's like, there's another dragon there
Yes.
who Usha didn't.
Because they were.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
lover one.
Jogundai kept trying to hook up with Usha, and Usha was not interested. I wonder if she doesn't want to go because things are awkward.
That would be awkward if you had to see an old boyfriend there.
Could that be something we use to our advantage?
It could work out. Look at this. It could either work really in our favor or really not in our favor.
Maybe he's like a socially awkward dragon who is not very good at, showing off his moves.
Or perhaps he's just severely mean.
Maybe we can.
It's usually that.
Help him get a girlfriend.
No.
Interesting.
Is that how we can work?
Jogunda, like, it's far on the mean scale. I put Usha pretty high, but if there was stiff competition, Jogunda is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe he is not wimpy loser.
No. Well, he's certainly a loser, but yeah, it's dangerous. But we need to go.
Okay, so it sounds like the plan is to head to Atashi.
Yeah.
The monks are happy to do some research into the chronicles that they have done.
Yeah.
Feku, you can make a history roll at advantage.
First was a 5, next is a 4. 5.
Plus your history, you don't have any extra things with history? Okay, fine. All right.
Frank doesn't mind reading a book either if he can.
All right, fine. If you want to have a crack at it.
I think that's what he'll.
I mean, as you know, there's that whole section around dragons.
Frank is no stranger.
But he's a stranger to this?
Natural one.
Well, okay.
But he will. Am I gonna inspiration on this? Maybe.
Ooh.
I want to know. See as above.
Is it like
I think I hit my head. I think I go, here's the book, and then I trip over and like concuss myself on the bookshelf.
all by himself? No one knows it.
And then I wake up and I read the word dragon. I'm like, what dragon? What's a dragon? What's a dragon? Guys,
My thoughts.
never heard of it.
I'd like to help, but I can't,
can't
read
read.
books.
Thanks to Mon. This
Thank
is
you,
one.
Mon.
The more so, you guys all did so badly. There's no way you're going to find out. Okay, the knowledge just does not exist.
Oh, good.
No. Why did I?
Okay.
Bad die.
Put him in jail.
Can we
jail.
now look at the map again? Let's go to the map again and tell me what pathway you are taking to go from the monastery of the Shadow Moon to the Atashi tribe.
Cut through Katiwala.
We could cut through Katiwala and then.
You've been to Charpavlo before,
Yes.
where you went to the inn there
Oh, yeah.
and ran away from there,
Oh,
and they had the
God.
barracks there.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm wrong. Was that right, or was it Thea's Rest that you met them?
I don't
at?
think we've ever been to Thea's Rest.
No, so then it was Charpavlo. Then you had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you doing?
That sounds
Going up there to Charpavlo and then in, or cutting across? What's the plan, guys?
Yeah, we were in Charpavlo.
Well, we don't have to worry about loyalty when it comes to the Atashi, as I am Atashi born. So it is just from what road or what path do we take before we
Yeah.
get to Atashi?
Yeah. Okay.
We just have to be careful as well because Janice is still looking for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So we're gonna have to take the long road.
I don't want to take the long road.
I don't
If
know
that
if
is-
we have time for the long road. I think we have to go.
I don't think we have time for the long road, A, for me, and B, for our entire mission.
Okay. Right. Straight through.
Straight through.
Straight through.
Scene change. You've got all the equipment that you need.
And a long rest?
And a long rest.
Okay, thank God.
You're on the road.
Stuck on the HP I had before. I was petrified.
Hopefully what is the last frozen squall from the north of the spring is pelting you guys. As you're traveling along a stony, well-rutted road heading towards Charpavlo, which is the fastest way. You're gonna have to figure out how to circumvent it when you get there, but that's okay. Heading towards it. It's freezing cold, wind blowing sleet, which is worse than snow because it soaks everything.
Yes.
Your horses, or in the case of Cerci, her char, are miserable. And there are a couple of other travelers along the road as well. And in front of you, you can see the outline of Charpavlo, the smoke coming from chimneys up ahead. Other people, as you walk past, have got their hoods on, they've got shawls, they've got scarves, jackets, and they're trudging along towards or away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the plan?
Yeah.
Same inn?
Yeah.
Frank kind of fancied just like camping on the outskirts of town, but the weather's terrible.
Hey, if we want to hide ourselves, Feku, you were telling me about the makeup kit.
Yes. I do.
Oh, yes.
No. And Cerci, I'm sorry. Feku. It's I played around with it a little bit, but it does the job.
You reckon you could do all of us?
Yeah, I think I can. Yes.
Can I save you some material and just turn into an animal?
Is that comfortable for you?
That is fine. I am very comfortable.
I've seen you do it before.
I don't think that's safe. I believe you might have to just be a different person.
Does it change this? She points to her headdress.
That we're gonna have to do something about.
I cannot. I'm happy to be like little spider inside someone's coat jacket.
Okay, that will work.
Feku kind of hands out a.
Excellent. So tell me, what do you guys want to look like?
Yeah.
I turn into a tarantula again.
So how it works is you visualize
Yeah.
what you want to look like,
Okay.
and that's what you look like.
Yeah.
Is there? No.
What do you want to look like?
I'm gonna visualize myself looking like what does a normal Atashi?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
A normal Atashi villager.
Villager. Just
Okay.
old man.
Old man.
Yes.
Old man,
old
Atashi
man.
villager.
Yep.
I'm gonna be a little boy.
little
I'm gonna be a like typical Atashi boy. He's given himself a cute little face. He's got like a little ball and stick toy. Oh, I'm a little boy.
Love it.
Whip-de-doo.
Oh no. I think I'll just also go for the pedestrian route, like probably look like the boy's mother.
Okay, that makes sense. So we got grandpa,
The mother.
mom, and we got 3 generations.
Yeah.
And
spider.
our pet tarantula.
But don't take me out too much. I will stay in the pocket.
Anova.
Oh, can someone wear a
Anova,
hat
Anova.
and I'll ratatouille you?
Yeah.
Anova.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
she
put you in a
puts
hat.
Grandma. She's grandma.
Okay, great.
And she says, I guess we're married for today.
Fine with me.
Is it?
Okay, you two. Jeez, come on.
I will be underneath Frank's hat.
Oh my goodness.
Ew.
So you enter.
Yeah.
Perception rolls, everyone.
Alrighty.
Except me, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't see it.
Fantastic. 19.
Oh, yeah. 18.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. 15. Okay, all of you do
funny.
well.
Nice. Oh, you get +2.
17.
Woo!
That's funny.
There is it's clear that the Kalnour Empire has set this up as a major staging place for their army.
Yikes.
They're using its strategic place as a crossroads, and also having enough of a town for some infrastructure. They have got well laid out camps to the south of the town, ordered, much more ordered than the tribes usually do, which is kind of ramshackle. You put your tent up wherever you want. This is more Roman in approach, like really clearly delineated rectangles of habitation with, there are a lot of them,
Okay.
thousands.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
And it includes a checkpoint at the beginning of Charpavlo.
Okay.
So as you approach the checkpoint, the two guards that are at the front, kind of batting their eyes against the sleet, say, name and purpose.
Hello there. Giant fella, my name is Romanto. Yes,
Okay.
Romanto, and this is my family.
Hello, Romanto's family. Purpose?
We're here to get out of this weather and hopefully find a warm place to rest for the night.
Okay. Comes and the other one, while the guy's talking to you, the other one comes to each of you and looks carefully at each of your faces, lifts up your hoods, checking your faces, says, yep, in you go.
I'm a boy.
Thank you. Much obliged.
And in you go.
Cool.
What's the plan? You go in and are you...
Frank would say, nice work, Romanto.
Romato.
Like tomato?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Romato tomato.
Romato, gotcha. Go to the inn.
Go to the
Scene
inn
change.
again.
Inn.
Yeah.
The opening the doors, the inn is even busier than it was last time.
Okay.
Officers are using this place as a place of recreation. So there are a lot of dice tables and cards tables around the room. If you remember, I said there was a large fire pit in the middle, a circular fire pit, and a lot of the cooking is done directly on that, and around the edges of it are the tables. It is warm, deliciously warm. Like the physical relaxation is kind of countered by the fact that there's a lot. Yeah, there's some citizens,
Yeah.
but most of the people look like they're officers. You can tell,
Yeah.
Frank, looking at their uniforms, that these aren't the rank and file of the soldiery.
Oh, they're not.
They're not ordinary soldiers. These are officers.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Frank is just trying to get the group through this. He just wants to get business done, and so he's just like, we've got to find a room fast. Frank thinks to go book a room, but then he realizes he's the least sensible person to do that.
It's like, child, come here.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom. I wet myself.
Again?
Yeah,
It's okay.
I'm a little boy.
It's okay. Romato walks up to the innkeeper and
Oh no! Yeah.
could we please have a room for 3, please?
You forgot about Grandma.
4 beds. 3 beds. Me and Grandma, and yes.
Oh, what about your vows, Grandma? What about your vows?
And you see Grandma Anova kind of flushes a little bit. Her pupils maybe even dilate a little bit as she kind of. Anyway. We can accommodate you.
Thank you. Pretty packed in here.
Yes.
Are these
Good
guys?
for business, she says with a smile on her face.
Romato goes, business is good then.
Yeah, business is great. and leads you This is one of the few places that's big enough to be double-storied.
Cool.
Leads you upstairs and puts you in a family room.
Okay.
That's
Right. Frank let out a sigh of relief, takes the head off.
The tarantula like scurries out because it's so hot underneath the hat.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen a tarantula sweat, you have now.
Sweaty Angela.
Frank's like, sorry, I forgot you were under there. Really sorry.
Okay, do we still think this plan is worth it? With the amount of officers that we saw downstairs?
Just so long, so long as we look like this, they've got no reason to suspect us, unless they've got some really good mages or whatever, But I don't know why they'd look for us here. But we've done everything we could. You did good with the makeup then.
Wasn't me. It was. Thank you.
Okay, you got a room. What's the plan?
We're resting here, and hopefully the weather's better tomorrow to go through to Atashi.
We've got to keep going no matter what, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever the weather is.
Just wondering, being devil's advocate here, there's a lot of officers in this place, right? What if this place just, I don't know, burnt?
You see the tarantula going, crossing their front two legs.
That is dangerous and stupid, but last time you've done dangerous and stupid things, they've kind of worked out.
Frank thinks about how many officers were here.
There's probably 20 officers downstairs.
Oh, goodness.
Don't think too much on it. It was just a thought.
Nagiisa shoots a web at Feku's face. Shut him up.
Anova says, the classic cut the head off the snake thing.
This would be a blow to Cash.
If we do it fast, and then we run. That's what you're saying, Feku?
I like that part.
Suicide, but fun suicide.
There's a family in here. Wait, hold on. We still need to sleep here.
It's too risky, says Anova. Too risky.
Yeah,
Nagiisa throws webs at everyone's face to wake them up. Nova's face.
Unless we do it in the middle of the night.
How? Let's get our 8 hours and see what the lay of the land is.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's sleep on it.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're just gonna camp out there for the day? You guys wanting to mingle with anyone? You're just camping in your room.
When Nagiisa turns back into Nagiisa, she says, I do not want to be seen here at all. I do not know where Janus is. I do not want anyone to get an idea that we are here. We are sneaking our way through, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Sneaking.
But if we could achieve some other things while we sneak.
We can achieve being under the radar. That's good enough for me. That's an achievement.
It's safer.
And Feku, after hearing that being under the radar, a little light bulb goes off in his mind and said, yeah, under radar. And he wants to vanish into darkness.
Where do you want to come out?
He's going to go downstairs and just pry within the shadows, listening out to any conversations going on between the officers, whether he can gather
He's
any
gone.
information.
Let's quickly go around real fast,
Yep.
super fast. What are you doing? What you doing, Frank?
Frank kind of just looks at the place where he used to be and be like, okay. Frank will just settle down in bed for the moment.
Okay, thanks.
Nagiisa, who just missed Feku's disappearance, and she just, there's nothing in front of her, and she looks around at everyone. You're just gonna let this happen? You're going to let him go AWOL again? Do you not remember the last time that he did this?
Yeah, but I feel like trying to stop him will make the commotion.
Yeah.
I agree. He's a dope, but
What's the best we can do? Go downstairs and look for him?
Yeah.
Unless we disguise it as saying, lost my grandfather.
Yeah.
I lost my father.
Yeah, maybe we can say that he is clinically insane or something. Well, he forgets things.
I'm still here, guys.
Yes, sir. Okay, moving from shadow to shadow.
Yes.
Here we
Go ahead, make that a stealth roll at advantage.
16 plus my stealth of 7.
Nice.
All right, there's a whole bunch of officers there. Yeah, they're eating, they're laughing, they're drinking. Oh,
Nice. Feku is just like, as he's darting in between the shadows, just listening out for any information that could be of use to the team. He's still entertaining the thought of like, wouldn't it be nice if we burnt this place down?
great.
None of them will deliver these ideas. But he's just listening intently, seeing if he can gather any information that is of use, why they're here, where Ashcore could be, and anything else.
You're there. You're listening in. And while you're listening in, most of the conversation is around the games that they're playing. A lot of them aren't thinking about work. While they're there, and then the door opens and Janus comes in.
Hey.
He is also half elf, or he's got some elfin descent as well. His armor is spiky. I mean, he looks like a bad guy. Anyone wearing spiky armor, right?
Bad guy.
Is that he comes in. You've heard of this guy. He used to be a follower of the light. He actually used to go to the temple, into the monastery, many years ago, before your time. When he comes in, the atmosphere in the room becomes a lot less jovial. He goes and sits down near one table. It's only like 10 feet away from you, 3 meters or so away from you. He says, I don't have time for cards tonight. I just had a visit from Usha. And the others just kind of nod tersely.
Fedku's ears perk up.
She has instructed that some executions might speed things up. So, we're going to start working towards that. They're going to bring 2 particular that Usha thinks has connections to the one that I'm seeking. There is a sister of one of her companions from the vanquished Tura tribe. That's your tribe. And there's also the friend of the witch that we're hunting. They're also going to be brought here.
At the mention of his sister, Feku clenches up, like he tenses, and he is right now trying to fight his thoughts of whether he should just impulsively attack or he's holding back. But he's taking in all of this.
One of them asks, when will the executions take place, sir? He says, it's going to take at least a month, at least a moon, to gather them all.
And that's all the information he hears?
At this point, were you doing anything else?
No.
And one of the officers says, do you know why we're doing the executions here? Why? He leans in to whisper to the others. Let's see that perception roll here if you can hear what he says.
Give me 13 plus 2, 15.
You don't hear everything, but you hear him say, Usha used to have their goblin companion as a pet. And that's all that you hear as he leans in. It's like, what the connection is to that? You don't know, but that's what you hear. He then stands up, pushes the chair back, and says, well, patrols are going to happen at the normal time in the morning, guys, so don't stay up too late. And leaves the inn, opens the door, closes the door behind him, and is gone into the cold sleet night.
Feku, he wants to follow him, but he has the urge to report back to the others. He vanishes back into the shadows and teleports back into the room.
Back into the room.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought that we were about to die in an explosion.
No, I've I'll save that for later.
Okay.
I just saw Janus downstairs.
He's onto us, I swear. He knows that we are here.
No, I don't think he has any idea that we're here, but there is some information that he relayed to his men. There is going to be a major execution. And I think my sister will be a part of it. And you said also was a
Friend of the witch.
and the friend of the witch was mentioned as well.
And she remembers when, Nagiisa remembers when we saved all those people, like those refugees from the Katiwala tribe, and they mentioned that they have Luwalhati. So she's connecting those dots and realizing that it's probably her.
Yes, and they said it won't be immediately, but by the next moon.
Moon. So
A month.
month? Oh, where are they doing it? Here?
Here, by the sounds of it.
Oh.
They're trying to
Do they
quicken.
have them here now? Or
I did not hear that. The other part about the goblin being a pet, Feku goes to tell, but he kind of keeps that information to himself as he kind of looks over to the only goblin in the room. And how well do you, he looks over to his son, or little boy, little boy, how well do you know these dragons? You know them very well.
Oh, yeah, have I not told you? We go way back. We used to be flatmates.
Okay, so very close.
Yeah, as close as any people could be. I used to be right next to her little mound, her hoard. I used to be in a little cage next to that mound when I really ticked her off. She loved nothing more than having me nice and close. I was her favorite kid.
Oh, so you were really a little pet.
Oh, pet. Yeah. I thought of myself more as like a beloved son. But yeah, she would probably say pet, slave, something like that. But there were about close to 1,000 other goblins, so the idea that I was a favorite really warms my heart.
I sense a little bit of sarcasm here. Says Nova. Yeah. We know that she hates you, right?
Yeah.
what did you do to her?
I tried to kill her.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
And I'm assuming it failed?
Oh, it went horribly wrong. Yeah. I knew that I was going to lose one of my buddies when I rigged him full of explosives and, had him go into Oosh's mouth. But I didn't realize that the rest of us would pay dearly as well. So, of all the things in my life I regret, that's definitely high up there.
Yeah, that's highly regrettable. I can feel that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're not afraid to sacrifice your own?
Well, he wasn't. And that's what it was going to take. So, no.
Nagiisa gives Frank a hug.
Oh.
I am so sorry to hear of this.
Yeah, well,
And I am so happy that you are not fighting this right now. If you ever need to talk about it more, My ears are open.
That's really nice, Nagiisa. That's really nice.
I like the way you think, Frank. I too, when it comes to it, if I had to make a choice, I wouldn't be afraid to sacrifice my own.
Okay. Well, we've not afforded any other luxuries. This is war, and we've been at war for a long time. So I'm afraid we don't really have the luxury to make other kinds of choices. It's sad to say. A month from now.
Yes.
There's plenty of time, says Anova.
Plenty of time to do whatever else we need to do and get back here.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, scene change. The next morning, you're all rested. Food's been brought up. Next morning is a new day. Weather's a little bit better.
Oh,
Good.
So, I'm assuming leaving. That's what I'm assuming, unless you're doing anything else. Makeup on,
Yeah.
family out.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out.
So,
can Feku, is the soldiers and stuff still down as they leave?
No, not in the morning. No, they use this, like they come in and hang out here in the evening.
Okay.
During the day, they've got their patrols and normal stuff to do.
But they're all in their rooms?
No, they don't stay here.
Okay.
They hang out here in the evening, and they go back to their encampment during the day.
Okay, never mind. He won't do that.
I'm thinking the same thing. Frank will find a moment to be like, hey, look, I worked as a spy for a good dozens of years. That was great. Good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, you head in towards into the Atashi lands.
Yes.
But you don't know where you're going, how to find. So, the most obvious choice or person to look to is you, Cerci. Cerci, where do you think you're going?
shall we just go to my home, my home tribe, and then the best thing we can do from there is ask questions.
And so we find, you. A number of days have passed.
Oh.
So it was about 2.5 days to get to Charpavlo.
Okay.
Another couple of days. Let's round it up to another 3 days.
Cool. Okay.
So we've been going 5 days. At the end of the that day,
It's been a week.
it's about 6 days. By the time you enter the grand tent of the chief of the Atashi tribe, your mother and father, like other grand tents that you've been in before, it's a big yurt kind of thing. There are a lot of colorful red felt tapestries lining it. There's a fire in the middle which allows smoke out. Smoke is allowed out by a hole above, and there in front is the bear skin rug that you've seen so many times. The white polar bear skin rug that people come and rest upon. And then there are the 2 seats, which are raised on small wooden platform with 2 nice chairs that your mother and father are seated upon. They both stand up and smile. And, Cerci, what a joy. Our scouts said you were coming. They saw you, and please, welcome. And your friends are welcome too. Please come in. And your mother says, where's your husband, love?
He's still at Derby.
Oh, I see. Okay. She looks a little bit put out, but anyway. And they invite you to come sit on the polar bear skin rug.
Nagiisa almost faints seeing the polar bear skin rug.
Yes.
It's okay. Any relation to you by any chance?
Is it fake?
I can't lie.
Yeah. It's made.
fake, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's made from the finest
Polar
fake. Yeah, yeah, polar bear.
Pure polar bear.
Yeah,
I can tell by its teeth. Look.
yeah. Try to imagine. Maybe just imagine it's something else.
She looks up. She refuses to look down.
Yeah.
I'm fine standing, thank you. I'm fine standing here. You
Very
guys-
nice and furry. Oh, the quality is very good.
It was one of my father's finest kill.
It is a riveting story. Perhaps
Yes.
when we have dinner later on, I can tell you the story of the kill.
I would love to.
It was my life or the bears.
That's actually incredible.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Yes, it's quite unbearable.
I like you.
I like you too.
This is unbearable.
We are actually here in a dire situation. My condition has gotten worse.
I see. No small talk. Why should I expect anything else? All right. So what do you want, daughter?
Just frankly to know whereabouts Ashkor is.
He looks at his wife. His wife's eyes, your mother's eyes, go wide. He looks at him. They both look back at you, and she says, no one knows exactly where, except for the hag.
Oh, goodness, not the hag.
There's a hag.
There's a hag around. I don't know much about it. I just know that I've seen the hag, and father has a very precarious relationship with the hag.
What's a hag?
But, kind of like what she looks like in the morning. You know, just
like-
being honest.
Yeah.
Are we talking like?
Magic.
Which?
Magical old woman, maybe. Yeah, that will be me if I live long enough. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes they're more evil.
Okay.
Depends.
Old magic-y type.
Where do we find this hag?
The hills to the, if you look on the map, you'll see that the hills are actually named after her.
Oh wow! Famous hag.
Yes.
Damn, she that old?
Hag Hill?
Hagland Hills.
The Haglin Hills.
Hagland, like the thing from Antarctic Center? Is that what it's called?
What does one have to do to have hills named after them?
Make the hills, maybe.
And the mother says, just as you enter the hills, take a bell with you, ring the bell thrice, say her name thrice, and she will find you.
Okay.
Oh, like Bloody Mary.
Bell.
Whatever that
right.
Do we
is.
just say hag, hag, hag? Or
Does she have a real name or?
She calls herself Auntie Wormnewt.
Oh.
Eh?
Anti-Wormnewt.
Wormnewt.
Oh, Wormnewt.
Cool.
Wow, she's got
Who
quite
named her that?
she's got quite an imagination.
can Feku dig into his mind of history and
If you want to go for
see
it.
if he knows anything about Haglands?
You don't know anything, buddy.
Nope.
Can I?
Nothing. Absolutely.
Might as well. 11.
Your parents, if you remember, your parents hadn't told you much about her anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Into the hills,
Yeah.
ring the bell thrice, say her name thrice, and she will find you.
Okay, that's good. We can go now. I think I've started to feel a little bit hot in this room. Is anyone else feeling a bit sweaty or a little bit, I don't know, heart palpitations?
I can't really have that.
Oh, I'm sorry to be so insensitive.
Are you just dying to get out of here? Because I know the bear is. Sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I'm almost faint again.
We going now?
Please. She just exits.
Frank kind of will glance at the parents and then he'll
Now?
put Cerci in and be like, yeah, it's been 6 days.
Yes.
You're not staying for food?
Unfortunately, no.
We would love to, but we just need to get going. It's time is of the essence, and
Your father says, your mother and I haven't seen you for months. This is very rude.
I understand. What else do you think from me?
Fair point.
It'll be more rude to not let me go,
Oh, okay.
as it's very urgent, very dire. I might not be alive.
All right. Well, if it's dire, says your mother, I know that you don't lie. It's been nice seeing you. Please don't wait so long next time.
Yes.
Your father just goes, kind of gives up.
Surely,
Go on then, get out.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
surely we can just spend one night.
I'm just saying, I think your parents do deserve some time with you.
Because if we think about it, this may or may not work.
Nagiisa,
And-
Anova understands. She says yes.
Nagiisa pops her head in. What is happening? Are we going now or?
No, we're staying.
We're staying.
Oh,
Yeah, you can lie on the polar bear tonight.
No, you do not need to lie on the polar bear tonight, no.
Hey, the evening is a big feast is held in your honor. They get to know
cool.
all of you. Food is given. They want to know who you are.
There's a fight probably happening 5 different times.
They when they find out that Nagiisa
Oh, yeah.
is the displaced queen, unmarried.
Yeah, here we go.
They
Oh God.
the mom, not even hiding it, says, "You meet some of our great warriors."
sure. I mean, we have time to meet some. Yeah, okay. Let's make friends.
It's a beef fest. So she brings all these big warrior men.
You look like a meat cloud.
Me like.
What is this muscle here on your neck? Why is it so protruding?
He goes this, and they go.
Oh my!
Wow. These boys make you look small, Feku.
I'm quite impressed. I'd like to know what the nutrition program is.
A lot of meat. We eat a lot of meat.
Oh.
There are walruses upon the coastline, high in fat, high in
You,
protein.
yes, you look like you've got walrus growing from your back. It's very nice.
Yeah, Atashi warriors are very strong. We take pride in it.
So it's a beautiful feast, perhaps the last one.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it might be the last time you spend with your parents.
Yeah.
Feku, is this like a full-on banquet?
Fun banquet, they got fires going, they got everything on, brother.
Feku's probably like 3 wines in. He's getting like he's feeling warm.
Yes.
And you know he's having a good time. I don't understand how parents like that have a daughter like that. Parents, woo, daughter.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Oh, what do you call this Shanti?
Yeah, can I see it? Can I see it?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah. It's very
Pass it all
yeah,
around.
we're passing it around.
Everybody get one.
Passing it around.
You get one.
What is this juice?
Yeah.
Juice. Interesting. It's called mead.
Meat. Yes.
Ale. Cerci's 5 bottles in, and she's still like this.
Wow. Heavyweight.
You call this mead? Well, nice to meet you.
You too, buddy boy. Feku, you're not bad. You're extremely annoying, but I still love you.
I just realized I've been drinking someone else's cup.
You can have that one. When just during this chat frivolity, everyone's having a good time. Frank wants to steal a moment with mum or dad.
Okay,
And he said,
if you're going for sobriety, go for mum.
"Yeah, mum. Yeah, mum."
I'm with Dad.
Frank comes over to mum and points at Cerci and says, "Did you guys make some kind of deal?"
Her father did.
Yeah, right. It's always the father, isn't it? Was she
Was she poorly? Was it when she was born?
All I'll say is this. If you make a deal with the hag, don't break your agreement.
The hag. Okay. Yeah, not my specialty. Okay. Does Cerci know the whole picture?
No. And I'm not going to tell you either.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want her doing anything stupid.
Her time's close.
I don't think her knowing it will change that at this point.
All right. Okay. You seem like you love her, so
Of course I do.
yeah.
She's what I love most in this world.
Okay.
Could Feku kind of wander over?
No, this is a private conversation. Oh,
Just randomly. Just
now.
no,
Yeah,
just
now.
randomly wander over. He's now a social butterfly. He's just like meeting everybody.
Yeah.
His mind is open and he's got so many questions. So I got a question for you. Why do you think, your daughter like dying and stuff? No, it's not a big deal to anybody. You know? Just wondering. I mean, it was just like, oh, let's put on a banquet. It could be our last. Anyway, who's got my meat?
And she says, the one thing I hate are drunk warriors.
I'm not a warrior. I'll worry.
And she grabs you by the ear, pulls it down,
Heck yeah.
and walks you out of the grand tent,
I'm so sorry.
and puts her foot in front of you first, boosh, to push you into the snow. She then gets her head, puts it on the side of your face, and pushes your head through the snowy mud. The cold kind of doesn't get rid of the sobriety, but it kind of makes it sharper.
You're really. Oh, now I know where your daughter gets her coldness from.
And she says, you may not enter my tent again.
Was it because I drank all your meat?
She doesn't answer. She goes back in the tent flap, closes it, and closes it from the inside. And scene change.
You got Mom angry.
Entering the hills, the Haglin Hills. Are we happy to fast forward?
Yeah.
I think as we're entering, Nagisa's got a mad headache.
No.
What is this? What is this feeling? I hate this mead that you made me drink last night.
It is a hangover.
Hangover.
Yeah, it's funny because you'll say that this morning, but in about a week or so, you wouldn't mind another one.
Okay.
Anova says, it is a poison that kills entire tribes.
You poisoned me?
I did not poison you. You drank it. I'm warning you. It is a poison that kills entire tribes.
Yeah.
Slow death. A
Osha
slow,
kills entire
painful
tribes,
death.
not this thing. Surely.
Well, she's kind of right, but funnily enough, people do it voluntarily.
I sure
People
did.
voluntarily are idiots. Says Anova.
Why would anyone do that?
Ease off the pain.
Any idea?
Is there any ideas? Like Feku turns his face and half of his face has been like ice burnt. You know when you get like ice burnt, goes, don't ask me question right now. I'm still trying to remember half of last night.
All right, sure.
Does anyone remember what happened when I said meat for everybody? Never mind.
You said that many times.
Did I?
The Haglin Hills. In front of you, a mist. Still, late on the day. It's taking you the whole day to get here.
Cool. 8 days.
No, 7.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Seven.
Okay, perfect.
This is the end of the 7th day.
Perfect.
The mist somehow is still gathered at the valleys between the hills. They just start suddenly. It's like plains, hills, And they stretch out in front of you as far as you can see, to the north and to the west.
Do we have a bell with us?
You've been given a bell.
Yeah. All right, is this the place where we do this?
I think we step into the hills and we do it, yes.
Okay. I'll take a step forward into some direction.
And remember, you got to say your name 3 times too.
Anti-worm
Yes. 3
So
times.
3 times with the bell? or
3
so?
times with the bell and then 3 times with the name.
Ding, ding, ding. Anti-worm newt, anti-worm newt, anti-worm newt.
Okay. Perception rolls, everyone.
Nice.
26.
Whoa!
17.
Nice. 15. Okay.
The hangover is gone. I'm back to myself.
Okay, there is,
Tuned in.
yeah, I'm sure it was there before. There's a clear path.
This way.
Oh, wow.
I just walk forward then.
You walk forward. As you enter the hills, there's kind of scrawny shrubbery, stunted trees. They're all leaning as if the wind from the northeast has blown them over in the same direction. They're all barren. As you enter.
I want to take a moment to find traps.
Okay. You do find traps.
And cast a spell.
Very good.
My radar appears on my face. Boop, bleep, bleep, boop.
Wow, nice.
Anything?
You don't see any traps.
Oh, okay.
But the
Clear.
But the landscape, the pathway that you're following, has insects. That kind of hover around the edges of it.
I mean,
So you move
does
closer.
she hold out one of her hands and would let one land on her?
Yes,
And she puts it up to Feku's face.
it's a fly.
Isn't it beautiful?
Is that the fly?
Yes. Lead the way. And then she,
Yes.
she follows this
It's just
fly.
like, how did you do that?
The pathway leads to a small hut. Well, like a lean-to. Its walls are certainly not weatherproof. Big gaps in it. There's a smell, an unpleasant smell, as there's like a stagnant pond to the side of it. And standing in front is a woman that's resting her hands on a walking staff. She's covered in, looks like wolf skin that have been let to go fetid, with bare patches where fur has come off and holes in it. Her skin is blotched, old, saggy, but her eyes are bright, shining bright, dark. And she says, "You called my name? Who called my name?"
Nagiisa raises her hand.
She did.
She says, "You may come. Come. Let us have some tea together."
She's very lovely. She walks forward.
And she opens the door. She walks in. Says, "Come in."
Thank you.
And she says, "You must, upon entering, knock upon the frame 3 times."
Okay.
And she says, "Come, sit by the fire."
Oh, that's very kind of you.
She looks at the rest of you. "Come. You may enter too. You may enter 3. And she turns to you and says, "Oh, our third time meeting, you may enter for.
It hurts.
And she says, "What brings you here, lovely one?"
Well, you see, our friend here is very unwell. So we heard that you may be someone to look for to help us, perhaps. And I am praying on the graciousness and the kindness of your heart to thank you for your hospitality so far. But here, and I put my hands on Cerci and bring her forward. Our poor friend here.
Yes, I know. And she pours a tea. It kind of it goes, has like solid bits in it. Into each of your cups, and passes them and says, "I give knowledge to those who ask for something small in return."
Ooh, what would that be?
And with that, we'll take a small break.
Yay.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a small break. We're going to find out what this anti-worm newt has in mind in a few minutes. We'll see you guys soon. Catch you soon.
Good on.
She looks at each of you, comes up to you, Feku, and reaches forward towards your face and pulls your lips back.
Yes, very good.
Comes up to Frank. Your hand. Give me your hand.
Okay. I get to keep it, right?
Yeah. Takes a pin out of her head and goes,
Aye!
says, oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Goblin, in case you didn't know.
Yes.
Oh.
And she looks at Nagiisa and says, you remind me of what could have been. She comes to you and she leans over towards the side of your hair and kind of pulls your ear a little bit and looks inside your ear. And with the finger, just takes her little finger it has this kind of horrible nail on it. Just kind of goes around your ear a little bit.
I know I haven't cleaned my ears in a while, but I said thank you for doing that for me.
And to Cerci, she says, your hands. She looks at your hands and says, oh dear. You are broken promises.
I feel that, yes. Also, you said 3 times that this is the second time I've met you.
Oh, that would be telling.
Okay.
I'm happy to tell, but I also need to receive. I give, you give.
What would you like?
What do you want me to give you?
We would like a cure to unfreeze her heart.
Is this what you truly want?
Well, I cannot think of anything else.
Well, how do we rid this land of evil?
Oh, my goodness. The brave knight, but not in armor, in shadows. I will tell each of you one thing, but you must all make me a gift. I have things I can tell each of you, but you must each individually say you will give me this gift.
Wow.
Do we decide what gift we are giving you, or is there a request that you have?
My birthday is coming up. I only want one thing.
What's that?
Let us first be clear that what you want is how to remove the curse. Is this what you want?
The more she says it, the more it makes Frank wonder. He's like, okay. Well, now that you've asked, we want the curse gone. We want Cerci to live. We want Cerci to live. Right? Because if the curse goes, what if you just die? Then that defeats the whole purpose of it. We want you, Cerci.
She leans down to you, pinches your cheek, and says, "You're a clever one."
Oh, well, thanks. It's, I've shared court with many clever people. You have to be very particular with these kinds of people.
You want the curse gone, but you want the child to live.
Is that possible?
I can tell you how that can happen.
There's another thing we want.
Oh, is there? Racing ahead of yourself, perhaps?
Well, we want curse gone, Cerci to live,
Yes.
and her powers to remain.
You want me to tell you 3 things.
What if it's How does Cerci get autonomy over her own body?
That is a different question. It may have a different answer.
Yes.
She says, look into your tea.
I look into the tea.
And says, okay, let us make an agreement. And something each of you would like to know can be shown you in the tea.
Oh, okay.
But you will, our agreement stands that you will give me my gift at the end.
Which is?
I wish to have the head of the dire wolf of Atashi.
Does Cerci know what that is?
No. You've never heard of the legend of the dire wolf of Atashi.
Legend?
And same as
Feku, none of you have heard of the dire wolf of Atashi.
what you ask for, old lady, no one has ever heard of before. I have scrolled through many scrolls.
I am not here to discuss what you do not know in your ignorance. Do we have a deal? I tell you how to save your friend. You deliver me the head of a monster.
Is there a deadline? When is your birthday?
My birthday approaches.
She leans forward for a specific answer.
My birthday is, let me see your hands again. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear, 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 dear. My birthday is in 4 days.
Oh,
Do we have time to do that?
do we even know what we're looking for? What if this was just a wild witch hunt, goose hunt, whatever they call it?
You've never heard of a dire wolf of Atashi, and you've never heard of it?
No, I'm from the lands. I don't know what this is.
So,
Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? A concord? I am sure that people in your tribe, elders, leaders, I know that they will know.
So if we agree to this, then you will heal her right now?
That was not the agreement. The agreement was I will tell you how it can be done.
So it's just knowledge, not even the actual cure?
I am growing tired. My bones are so sore. I wish to sleep. And she does not have much time. We're wasting it needlessly.
we need the answer.
We have to do it then.
Frank has got such a bad feeling. But he doesn't want to talk Cerci out of saving herself. So, yeah.
Well, I will. Yes, we will find this dire wolf. I will find it myself if you need. If
And
that's
she
what
says-
what it takes.
And
For
she
Cerci.
she says, she takes your tea and spits in your tea. You drink. And she hands, and she says, you spit in my tea.
Oh, this is usually a rude thing in our tribe, but bleh.
And she drinks, and we have an agreement, the two of us.
Can I inspect on what is in the tea, or what does it look like?
Oh, it's pretty foul. it's,
Like,
it's,
can I?
it's like mud water.
No animal byproducts in there.
Hard to tell, it's sludgy.
Okay. Nagiisa will drink it.
Gluck, gluck. And she hands her tea for each of you to spit into, so she may drink of it and make the bond.
Good. Guys, it's not that bad.
Yeah, Frank spits in it.
And the deal is made between you. Frank, upon sipping, an insight is shown to you in the tea. A vision of fire, of lava, a vision of an old home once in ruin. New life. New life. Among the stones of Usha's cavern. New goblins. And in yours, looking in yours, you see your friend in chains, in shackles, deep underground in some horrible prison someplace, weeping. That is what you see. She hands the cup to Feku.
Feku's really reluctant to partake in this because he too, like Frank, has a very bad feeling about this hag. But the only thing on his mind right now is his sister. If we drink and agree, are we bound to you in any way?
We are both bound to our contract, to our agreement. Me and you. Will you drink?
Feku drinks.
And she drinks. Feku. You see a vision of a family dressed in the Tura tribe. You see a vision of someone that looks like your uncle, who was the clan leader. Much younger. And you see them with a child and handing this child to soldiers of Kalnour. The child turns around, stoic, unmoved, as he's led off. And your uncle says, "Farewell, Kesh. We are sorry it came to this." And the boy turns back and says, "I will return, uncle. I will return one day. Have no doubt about that," and is led off by the soldiers of Kalnour.
Just as that vision hits Feku, he drops.
Smash! She laughs. "I said I had a treat for you." And hands and says, "Will you drink, child?"
Everyone else did, so I will as well.
The agreement is made. The deal is made. And in your glass, look, child, you will see. You will see the wolf, the dire wolf of Atashi. And your tea becomes reflective, and the face of your father
I knew it.
Yep.
is staring at you.
Oh my god.
And she says, "You have your deal.
Oh my god.
I now tell you what you need to do.
Oh my god.
Ashkor and I have a special bond. I shall light the way to his lair for you. He will need to be convinced to reverse the curse. He can do it. He will want gifts as well. When you come to his home, he may not be there, but he will arrive. If you use my symbols, he will know to come, for I am the guardian of his lands." She hands you a bag of knuckle bones, and she says, "You cast these upon the stone altar and say his name thrice and ring the bell thrice, and he will return. He it is who will lift your curse." and I will make the path through the impenetrable hills possible. I am so tired now. I'm tired. And she stands up and opens the door to let you out into the hills.
So she stands, and she's just gonna, well, enjoy your rest. And she's just gonna leave.
Yeah, Frank will follow her out.
Thank you sincerely, old hag. You've given me more than I thought I'd ever have. And it just zombies out the door as well with the team.
And she says, a small free gift for you. And she holds onto your hand and says, now you see there was a reason why you were the first that he took. And says goodbye and leaves. Nagiisa, you're the last one there.
Nagiisa. Do we know what each other's things are?
No.
Like we okay. Well then, Nagiisa says, could you just enlighten me with this? Do you know where? Like, can you show me more of where she is? I know that she is taken already, but this is not new information for me.
You would like a next. I can show you more information for another small gift in return.
No, I'll just look at this a little longer and then try and figure out that myself. Thank you. You have been so kind and generous enough. Yeah. Then she'll put it down and then
Okay.
get the heck out of there.
Heck out of Dodge. All right. As you leave, those of you that have left, by the time Nagiisa joins you, the rest of you have seen, true to her word, a clear pathway goes through the mist. The mist kind of moves aside at the bottom of the hills, moves aside, and a clear pathway leads directly into the hills.
So we just follow this path and we...
Go talk to Ashkor.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yep.
I don't know. My one it just showed me my friend Lualhati in chains. It wasn't really an answer for what I can do for Cerci. I don't know if Lualhati is the answer, so I'm guessing it was something specific to me only.
Mm-hmm.
What about you all?
They're still goblins. Goblins at the old home. Goblins I hadn't seen before.
Okay. That's nothing to do with Cerci's heart either.
The old hag was just playing tricks on our minds.
Oh.
Yeah? Or do you not want to believe what you saw?
What did you see, Feku?
Feku kind of contemplates whether to share it with you. He just nothing.
Okay. And how about you, Cerci?
My father is a direwolf.
So it's not a literal wolf? Or?
Nope. No, it's my father. That hag wants my father's head.
Yeah.
And we just agreed to that?
See what I mean? Playing with our heads. Huh? Now we want to give over a human head for her birthday? That's
Yep.
crazy.
There's a chance that the hag might be sour about something.
Yeah. And I don't know what.
Okay, so we got a lot of options here, but it seems like the first thing we got to do, we go Ashkor first, and then the hag's contract, or?
Oh, we can. Could we just ask for maybe a different thing that she wants for her birthday? We can't,
I don't think it's that simple.
And I think we already agreed to it.
but we cannot kill your father.
I'm thinking of that too.
What was it? The head of the direwolf?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be hard to wriggle out of.
I mean, the head could still be attached to body, right?
Maybe your father can.
It wasn't that specific.
Oh,
Yeah, I just wonder if we hand body and head over to Witch, whether she just, just does the removal for us.
I'd rather her do it than I.
It's not necessarily our only option.
yes, absolutely. We can figure out
What other option is there?
we bring your father to the hag, and then we secretly have all of your warriors from Atashi there too, and then we can all go in at the hag, and then that way maybe your father can still get out of it, or we can convince her not to, or maybe if they have bad blood between them, then we can make them resolve it. He's not so bad. That's all water under the bridge. Maybe there has to be another way for it.
Yeah.
Frank sees that Cerci's not convinced, and he's less and less convinced
Yeah, sure.
as time goes on.
I mean, it literally is the only other option that we have other than beheading my father.
Okay.
It's worth a shot, is it not? We're still technically bringing his head,
Yes.
just that it is still talking and attached.
Yes. Yep. We'll do that.
See?
The pathway opens up in front of you. The landscape becomes odd. The hills become more angry. The soft rolling hills become sharper and sharper as you head into it. The pathway stops being through a meandering hillside with stunted foliage into a barren, frozen world with dark brown stones sticking out. In some way, reminiscent of the Devil's Bowl. I remember the water also had like these bits of stone sticking out at angles. Similarly, the landscape is kind of like emulating that, like teeth sticking out of the soil. Snow on top. There's small. The only color in the landscape are bushes with small red berries, which are vibrant, violently vibrant, against the dark brown and white background. But the path leads unerringly towards a very large opening in the center of what must be the hills. An opening in a mound of rock. You couldn't say it's a mountain, but it's not a hill either. It's a mound of rock covered in snow and ice, and a large opening at the front of it.
Nagiisa wants to look at the berries real quick and figure out if she knows them.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's mistletoe. The
Okay,
mistletoe berries, yeah.
Okay, cool. Not poisonous. Cool.
They're not poisonous, they're just colorful.
Okay, never mind then.
What you doing, guys?
I feel like we've all just zombie walked our way in.
I think we're walking our way up.
Okay, so Ashko want a gift, right?
What kind of
What's
gift?
What does he want? We didn't even think about this.
Framcha, people,
What
treasure.
Person.
Do you know Ashkor? You know Ashkor, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what he likes back when you were flatmates?
See, he thinks about dragons, and he just thinks about how endlessly greedy they are. Greedy, awful, jealous, selfish, vain, prideful. And he just thinks about it. Everything has been gifts and giving and so much less receiving. And so he, for now, he just suffices to say, I don't know.
Do you think he will want she looks in her pack, but she's got no like big food to offer, and she doesn't think that that's worth it. She holds up the amber. Do you think he'd want this, or this is too much of showing our cards?
That might do it.
But what if it is what they need for whatever is in the scroll to work out, or what if this is, I don't know, connected to a golden dragon, or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this...
I
Is there anything else that...
don't want to give it. Even if it means that I'm going to be okay, I don't want to give that.
Uh-oh.
What if, damn it, the hag said she's connected to Ashkor. We could have kidnapped her or something and gifted her back. Just thinking out loud.
Is anyone up for, offering themselves as a slave? Maybe?
I'm just already a slave to everybody. I'll do it again.
Wait, no, not you. Not you.
I already am.
Well,
We
then
might
you-
as well just keep it that
No,
way.
Cerci.
We're doing this for you.
Frank looks around. There's 5 of us.
There's 5 of you. Anova's been very quiet in the back. She was looking after the mounts while you 4 went in. She has a quiet, concerned look on her face. You're approaching. You're only like, oh, it's a big opening. You can be as far away as you want. Yeah, Frank, go ahead.
We could kill him.
We could.
We could, kill the dragon?
Kill Ashkor.
I
Is that possible? Says Anova. I mean, they have to die.
Everything can die.
It doesn't mean that we have to be the judge of who dies when.
What?
That's stupid talk.
It's what have we got else? We've got Cerci dying.
Yeah.
We've got. We're gonna give ourselves. Is it gonna be one of us? Are we gonna choose who dies? I say we do choose who dies. I say he dies.
But that's just gonna. Yes, that would satiate so many of my wants and needs. But what if it doesn't even work? What if I'm still dead afterwards?
You would have taken a really good swing at his face. That would be real nice.
That is impulsive. If we die, then we are leaving this nation in the hands of the dragons, which is not what we want. We cannot do something so stupid as to go against Ashkor.
But we hand them what they want. We're given the thing they want.
Then we think of something else, and she puts the amber away in her pack again. Give him.
The head of a direwolf. I mean, if it's good for hag, could we promise the same for
Are you
dragon?
forgetting that the dire wolf is Cerci's father?
Yes, but
What?
There are no other options, princess.
What if we do the hag? What if you did the head of the hag? She is in control of Ashkor.
I don't.
Is she?
I don't.
Protector. I don't remember the word.
I don't know.
So many
Oh,
options.
the head of Kesh.
Yeah.
The head of Kesh.
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Look.
Anova says, either way, this is our 8th day.
Yeah. We're running out of time. Look, princess, you can wait outside. You don't have to participate. You sit out there. We'll go fight them.
But
Yes.
We don't have enough time to go back.
Yeah. All right. So anyone who wants to come in is coming in. You got knuckle bones? Have you got them?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, cool. So we just need that. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You can stay.
It's the do or die.
Okay, cool.
Going in.
You're coming in. Cool, we're going in.
Oh, don't leave me out here.
Well, it's up to you.
Oh, I follow.
Thank you. What's wrong? You think I'm a big meanie?
You can wait outside, Nagiisa. Go home if you want.
No, I cannot just leave my friend.
She also doesn't have a home.
You can go.
That's true.
Maybe you can go visit your flatmate, the polar bear.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Wait outside, Nagiisa.
No, I'm not leaving you guys.
There's a cold mist as you approach that gathers around the foot of the entrance. If looking in front, the entrance is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's about 60 feet wide, the entrance, into a large cavern with stalactites, depending upon your emphasis. Above, natural walls, and in the midst is this granite. Stone altar thing. On the far end, a whole bunch of gold. And on the very far end, you can faintly see over the rise that there is a pathway leading further into the not hill, the pile of stones that you're entering.
Perception rolls, everyone.
I'm gonna be sick.
14.
Natural 20.
Nice.
24.
Can I use my inspiration?
If you want, these guys have already got good rolls.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
don't
4.
do it.
Just 4.
Okay, you enter in. Something's coming from behind. Something's coming from behind.
Yeah.
Big, small.
It's coming. It's something burrowing, in the snow behind you.
Behind us?
Behind you, coming from behind.
Oh, brother.
Does that seem like an ash core way of traveling?
Definitely not.
Okay.
God.
He's a come from the sky and blast you from the sky kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we hide?
What?
Do we hide?
From what?
There's something behind us.
And Frank will jump up onto this granite block.
Busho! Feku,
Feku, yeah. Feku, is it coming directly towards us?
you
or
don't
is
know
it-
anything about this.
Okay, sweet. Feku just moves aside.
Terry disappears. He just goes up into the roof.
Yep, great.
Any light sources around? Is there shadowy?
It's dark. There's lots of shadows in
Sweet.
there. It's a
Feku,
cavern.
Yep, tucks into a shadow.
Okay, put yourself in a shadow, buddy. Nagiisa.
Nagiisa hides behind this rock.
Run, hide. Cerci.
If we're here, we might as well. And I'm just gonna throw the knuckles onto the altar.
Anova takes up shadows on the other side. Makes eye contact with you, Feku, and holds up the amulet that you guys carry, and
Feku understands.
the snow. You can see movement coming through the snow, and then at the entrance,
Oh.
Dang!
Oh,
two
no.
char
Oh, the beautiful.
they burst forth from the snow, sniffing, sniffing and snorting for you. Feku, you were hidden. What are you doing?
Feku eyes. Is he very familiar with these types of thrumchar?
You've fought these. No, you weren't in the battle, were you? You've never seen them before.
This is the first time.
What kind of char are these? You remember what kind of the char are these?
Char. Are they?
Lots of char.
No, yeah.
Vosa?
Vosa char. Thank you. Vosa char.
They look gnarly.
Don't they look cool?
Yeah. The tail.
Okay, what you doing, Feku?
Feku remains in the shadows as he tries to kind of figure out whether these are friend or foes.
Okay, you're not doing anything. You're holding your action.
Yeah, holding action.
Okay, thank you, Frank.
Frank, before he loses a net, he needs to see if these guys are gonna attack or not. So he wants to try and percept anything about them. Like he wants to look and
Sure. Make a nature roll or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Can I use like animal handling to Yes. Are these guys gonna come and fight me? It's a 9.
A 9. I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay, so you're basically holding your action as well.
No. Yep. Here. It's gonna do this. Oh.
Okay. Nagiisa.
Nagiisa still continues to hide.
You can make a stealth roll then if you want to.
17.
Very good.
Cool. And Cerci is going to basically join everybody and also hide like behind this altar.
You can try to hide behind the altar. It's going to be difficult because they've. Okay, go for it.
It's all good. Cool. Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
Brilliant!
Net.
You hide brilliantly. They both, they're sniffing, they're smelling. They turn their attention to Frank. They roar, roar. They roar, and both of them rush forward to you and try to bite into you.
Uh-oh.
So those that had said they'd hold an action can now move. I'm going to give them their movement first.
Sure.
And then, but as they move, Feku and Frank can go. But you can attack before they do, as they both rush up.
Just an arrow into his mouth.
And Feku, somersaults into the air as he goes 1, 2, 3 hits as he 2 to here and 1 to the next one.
Boop, boop, boosh.
So that is an 18 and a 24.
Both hit.
10 plus 7 on the first hit, 6 plus 7 on the second hit, and 8 plus 7 on the third hit.
Believe it or not, all 5 of your hits, everyone hits.
Whoa!
Frank, what damage did you get?
15 all up.
15. Which one are you going for?
That one.
This one. Okay. This one is kind of has more green in it, so we're gonna call it greeny.
Greeny.
And the other one has more purple. We'll call it
Purpley and greeny.
Okay, so greeny takes 15. Okay, thank you. Yeah, what'd you get?
I got 4 plus 4, 8 on the first one, 9 on the second hit, and
You only hit twice. Oh, no, you hit 3 times. Sorry.
And then 6 plus 4, 10 on the third hit.
Okay, the third one goes against purpley.
Yes.
And then the other ones go against greeny. Oh, and they scream, ah! They scream at you, and then they sink their teeth into you, Frank! All right, here we go. Pounce. If they move in 30 feet or more, they can try to pounce.
Yes.
All right, here we go. First hits to see if they hit. 25.
That misses. That hits.
Okay, the second one, purpley, pounces on you. You have to make a DC 13 strength saving throw, or you're prone. And then if you do fail, I get to have a bonus attack.
Please don't fail. Please. 13.
Nice.
Is what you needed.
Yay!
Okay, so instead, you only take 15 hit points damage
Oh, it's still good.
as the bite sinks into you.
Oh, God. Oh, it hurts.
And so they now go between you guys and these guys.
Okay,
Because you dropped an initiative order.
Yeah.
So now we go around the table this way, and so we're starting with Nagiisa.
All right, Nagiisa touches the ground, and from the ground, conjures a polar bear. And she tells it to protect us against the Vossachars, and so it will attack. And with my bonus action, I will turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'll roll it out.
Yeah, here we go.
Fantastic.
Does the polar bear go on my turn as well, or shall it?
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
All right. It's got does 2 attacks. So it makes a bite and a claw.
For purpley.
For purpley. One is 16 plus 7.
Yep.
7 is 14.
They only have armor class 13. You're gonna hit them.
Whoa! Okay, so that's a D8.
What am I talking about?
Oh.
Huh?
Huh?
No, they don't.
They don't have armor class 13.
They have like armor class 15. One of I won't take back your previous one, but I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong
That's
stat
right.
block.
So
Sorry.
one of them, I will make it the 2d6 one for the bite. Sorry, the close. Where's the d6? And then plus 10. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Very good.
And then I am a snake now.
Okay. Cerci.
The snake with a lot of hit points.
Cool. We're going to do. Just gonna do level 2 ice knife. And so second level on the ice knife, and I'm gonna make that a twin spell. So I'm gonna get rid of 2. What are they called?
Sorcery points.
Yes, thank you. Sweet. So the first thing is that make a range attack. So
Against Greenie, go.
yes, that's going to be a nat 1.
Oh!
Inspiration. Absolutely. No, I don't care. Oh no. 6 plus 7. Someone help me.
13.
13.
It misses.
Dang.
Okay, second one against Purpley.
Cool. Oh, nope. Cool. Oh, gosh darn. Oh, actually, 9 plus 7.
16.
16.
You hit.
Yay!
So let's do that first, and then we'll do the explosive damage on each of them.
Sweet, fantastic. I'm gonna steal.
Feku, you're right in the thick of it. You need to make a dexterity saving throw as the ice explodes around you.
Inspiration. Yes, I'm going to use the inspiration.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Dang it. 3. That was 3 plus. What did I plus to that again?
It's your dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Dex is only 2. 4. 3 plus 4. 7.
D10. Cool. So because it hit, that's 8 damage to the purpley.
Yep.
Yes, and then 13 cold damage from the shard exploding.
Shard exploding.
Nice.
Feku, you take 13 hit points of damage from the shard exploding.
Love.
Dang.
What about the char?
Yeah, what about those rascals?
Both of the char.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
No.
Actually, I haven't made their dex. I fail and succeed. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, it is now their turn. Because remember, you dropped back in initiative order, so it's now their turn. Well, Purpley turns on the bear.
Yep. Okay.
And Green turns on Feku.
Try me.
Okay, Green, here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Bite number 1. Tell me what.
Even if it misses, the shard still explodes.
Yeah, one did.
So they have to do another.
That's the rolls I did were the save, the fail, and the save against the explosion.
Yes.
There's a
With
second
two explosions.
explosion.
Oh.
Yes!
Yeah.
2
Feku,
explosions still happen.
You're about to take a bit more damage, Feku.
Sorry, my guy.
Okay.
Cool. And then the next one is going to be 13 plus 4, 17 damage.
Ooh. But you get rolls to save against.
Yeah,
that
roll to
as well.
save first.
15?
Thank goodness.
Okay, you take half of that.
Okay.
What,
Forgotten.
you said 15, right?
17.
17. All right.
So-
So you take half of 17.
Okay.
9.
I
Ouch!
nearly forgot. Wow.
I
Wow.
wondered.
Yeah, no, I was like, I did that for a reason.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. And do you know what happens? As you do that, the feeling of numbness in your fingers extends.
Of course it does.
Oh, dear.
It extends
Oh, dear.
as frost goes further up all the way to your shoulder.
Okay. Okay.
They launch themselves on Feku. Well, Purpley does.
Purpley does.
It can't pounce you, but it can try to bite you twice.
Okay.
The first one gets a 23,
That's a hit.
and the second one is a 17.
And that's a hit too. Ah!
Ooh.
Very cool.
You're bit badly. Oh.
On the shoulder, didn't
22 total damage.
Get out of here. Are you for real?
I'm totally for real.
I can't dodge that, can I?
No. If you had taken the bonus action before of,
I could have.
you could have. You still up?
Barely. Yes, Feku is surprised at how powerful these beasts are, and he's weakened.
The bear gets struck by one of them.
Oh, okay. Yep.
The bear takes 13 hit points damage. And now it is Ferku's turn.
Yes. Feku wants to slide underneath. Is it Purpley? Sorry, this guy.
Greenie.
Greenie, as he smacks 1, 2, 3 at his feet to try and knock him over.
Boosh, boosh.
Yep. 7 plus 7 on the first one, 14.
Miss.
9 plus 7 on the second hit.
Hit.
And then 11 plus 7 on
2 hits.
third hit. So 5 plus 4, that's
9.
9 on the first hit, on the second hit, 4 plus 4 on the third one. And he would like to make that third hit a stunning strike.
You don't have to.
Okay.
It's gone.
Oh!
Okay. It's gone. Between the arrows, your smashes, and the empowered, souped-up, explosive ice damage,
Nice.
You finish it off.
Nice. And just as the beast drops, Feku on the ground just takes a big brief, a sigh of relief as he hears the beast hit the ground, and he just lifts himself back up and eyes out the second beast.
What I need to have also said is, in the process of going under, Purpley gets an opportunity attack as you move away from it.
Okay.
And its tail swings out at you.
So right, you got this. You got this.
It misses you.
Yeah!
Wait. 15. What's your armor class? 15.
16!
Yeah, it misses you.
Great. Frank uses the distraction as his tail lashes on the ground to try and hit Feku. He sees his opportunity. Frank kind of dives away from the granite bench, and as he hits the ground, he fires off 2 arrows.
Love it.
Into this guy. But before that, no. That's exactly what he does. Come on. 21 and 26.
Both hit beautifully.
All right, and here comes some damage, and that is 2 9s. It's 18.
Wow. That one hadn't been hurt as much, right? So it is it is still alive, but it is not alive much. Now it's its turn.
Oh yeah.
Because the initiative.
Didn't they just go?
No, he did a reaction on you guys. He bit.
Didn't he? They just had effects.
Yeah.
I've messed up. Okay, fine, that's fine.
I think they were supposed to go now, but you put them.
I put them. Okay,
Yeah.
I stepped up. Move on, Nagiisa.
Okay, Nagiisa will move out as this giant anaconda practically.
Yeah.
Nice. Try and constrict it.
Yes.
And grapple it.
I love it.
So that is a melee attack. I'm gonna use my inspiration for that one.
Nice.
Because that's not fun.
Inspiration.
Okay.
Winspiration.
14 plus 6 is dirty 20.
Yeah.
So it gets 2d8 plus 4 for the pain. So 11 plus 4, 15. And then it is grappled and restrained.
And it is.
And has to do a escape.
And
DC 16.
you probably, as you grapple it, the ice shards and the arrow get kind of pushed in further into the beast, and it goes.
Oh crap!
And falls to the ground. Kaboosh.
In Nagisa's head, she recently, since the killing of Xinyan, every time she turns into an animal, she loses a bit of herself. And so this snake, even though she was intending for it to just be grappled so that everyone can hold it, the snake is satisfied.
Yeah.
With the squeeze. But yes, it just wraps around, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. I should stop constricting. But it gets tighter and tighter, even though it's dead, and then to the point where you can see a snake opening its mouth to try and eat it.
Yeah, Frank will run over, and he'll be slap hey, okay, come on.
Shoo it off.
I know you wouldn't want. I know. Yeah, I'm proud of you, and he marks a 3rd notch in his arm. But he's very good. But I know you wouldn't want to do this. So
It unwraps, it uncoils,
yeah.
and then sniffs out the Vossachar.
What are you doing, Cerci?
Can I look at these char, because I remember the first time I saw the hag, there was a bunch of char that were kind of charmed.
That's right.
So I would love to do basically an Arcana check to see if they are also charmed at the moment.
Oh.
Cerci falls over and blinds herself. She got that one.
It's hard to tell. They're dead anyway.
Yeah.
Or dying. Yeah.
Where did I put that? The compass?
Gave it to Sling, for Sling to give it back to Cerci. Cerci has the compass.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, cool. I don't know if that would help.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Whoop. Might as well get the compass out.
It's not pointing to them, but it is. you guys have attuned to enough to be able to kind of encourage it to see past the things that you already have that
Yeah.
are magic. And so, but there's clearly, going down the pathway beyond, there's clearly something magical down there. But these things are dead. It's not showing anything magical about them.
Wait.
There's definitely an enchantment on the big
The granite.
granite thing in front of you as well.
Look, we don't have to call him right this second.
I've already done it.
You have?
You've cast the bones on it, but you haven't
Yeah.
finished it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
While he's not here, maybe that's actually semi-convenient for us.
We'll snoop
could,
around.
We could have a little look. By which I mean, you can have a little look, and I'm gonna catch my breath. And he starts tending to. He's like, I think I'm not the only one who could do with a little break.
I was about to ask if anybody of you could heal a thrumcha bite thingy.
Nagiisa was enjoying this anaconda form, but that reached something into her brain. It found Nagiisa in her brain, and she becomes herself again. How can I help? She goes up, and then she will healing word it.
Fill in the flesh
I'll do
holes.
it as a second level spell slot, and as another D4, and then it's like plus my
5.
5 plus 7. Oh wait, modifier. Yes, spell that. Yeah, 7.
7. 5 plus.
I think it's
No.
I think it's not with your. It's just your wisdom
Oh,
modifier.
my wisdom
Yeah.
modifier. Sorry, my bad. 4. So 7 plus 4. Nope, not
5.
7. 5 plus 4, 9.
We got there in the end.
Math. D&D is
you.
math.
Thank you.
If you want to get better at maths, go play D&D.
Go to coolmaths.com.
I don't know if that helps.
That does.
Do you need anything, Frank?
I think just give me 30 and I'll be able to walk this off.
30?
Minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Cool. I'm going under.
You're going under? Okay.
Yeah. I want to steal something from him. You know?
Yeah, I get that. So I'll just wait here. I can catch up with you.
Okay.
Can I have help from your polar bear friend to maybe move Thrumcha somewhere else? Behind the rocks?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Is-
It follows my word, so
Just need to cover our tracks. As
Cover our tracks?
Feku. Oh, I just thought just covering this
Okay.
part.
Yes, I
As it
instruct
should.
the bear
Clean
to
up.
help. I instruct the polar bear.
Okay, and they get pulled out wherever you want them to be. Frank does a
bear.
short rest. Anyone else that wants to do a short rest, go ahead.
I'm fine.
Okay, are you short resting or not?
Short resting.
Okay, so the two of you,
Good thing you got that healing word.
you two are hanging around, short resting, while Nagiisa and Cerci head further in.
And the polar bear.
And the polar bear.
Anova.
Anova.
What?
Girls trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cersei doesn't say that. Crystal says that.
yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Lovely.
You head back. You head into the corridor. Let's call it a corridor. Into the corridor. And after only like 20 feet, you come up to a solid wall of ice. It's you can see with your dark vision that the corridor continues beyond it. But it has been
Locked up.
blocked off it.
Well, I guess we go back.
Or we break it, says Anova.
Anyone have fire?
Yes. I mean, I can put things. I can heat. I can. If we have metal, I can heat it up.
Cersei's going back and getting the gold.
Okay. Okay.
She's gonna pick
Anova-
up like
We'll join you. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
grab the gold.
and then we're gonna burn the gold and we're gonna melt the ice.
So if we put the gold in front of the ice,
Sure, yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Do you think Ashkor will mind?
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I think he's going to mind very much.
I will heat it.
You start using heat
Heat metal and all of it. Yep. Anything that it takes physical contact with takes 2d8 fire.
Go ahead, roll that damage to see
Amazing.
how potent, and it's every turn.
Every turn, yes.
Up to a minute.
For
right?
a minute.
All right.
7 plus 3 is 10.
The gold starts to melt, and where the gold is touching the ice, it starts to melt as well.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Up for a moment. Thank you. The gold has become a liquid pool.
Cool.
And has melted a hole that's about 1 meter tall by about 2 meters wide.
Is that
Because as the molten gold has gotten hotter and hotter, gold melts at quite low temperatures compared to other metals, and it's just this pool of shiny, beautiful gold, liquid gold, in front of you.
Wow. It's like a gold man Pete here or something. Wait, did it melt any of the ice?
Yeah, I said it melted a 1 meter tall by 2 meter wide, like mini cave entrance, right?
Did it go right through?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's all I care about.
Cool.
It's
Amazing.
it's
Cool.
It's about a foot thick, or 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters thick.
Oh, okay.
The ice.
Well, that's not very strong security, but
I don't mind.
we crawl in.
We're going in.
I'm quite
Okay.
tall, actually.
Nagiisa gets down and crawls in. And Cerci follows behind. And the bear,
Oh, baby, can you run in now that it's weaker? It's 30 feet of ice, and he's strong.
you want to try to get him to break the rest of it.
Yeah, like the Kool-Aid man. You're like, oh yeah. 13 plus 5.
Yeah, it's not quite the same as applying heat. Crash! Yeah, you can keep doing it, keep directing. Okay, you can keep doing that.
Am I gonna?
Cool. But the problem is that you hadn't used your detect traps on this side. And so when the magical, it was a bit weak. You'd said it yourselves. It was a bit weak.
Idiot! I took that for a reason.
When the cold blast overcomes you,
Well, nice knowing you.
you can both
shoot.
make Constitution saving.
Actually, I'm good at con.
Ooh,
As a
baby, I
magical
love the
blast
way.
explosion
And I use my inspiration.
happens.
Oh
And-
wait, save. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kiss my dice. Absolutely nothing happens to me. Natural 20.
I thought she was demanding it. That's my knife.
Oh my god, I love it.
Wait, do you get Nagiisa?
Kiss your dice?
Kiss it because it's trying really hard. It's a 7. But I haven't taken any damage yet, so.
No.
Frank, Feku, you hear this, and it's an explosion. But it also has like the sound of ice cracking at the same time. You guys, in the other room, Nagiisa, 33 hit points damage,
Well, the polar bear's dead. Oh. From it.
but you weren't in polar bear form.
No, I mean the Faith polar bear.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
he's
yeah,
still on the other side.
yeah. He couldn't get through,
he's
remember?
fine.
Fine.
He's
Okay.
fine, he's alive.
He's alive. He's still got 29.
But you're still up.
Still up.
Remarkable. And Cerci, nat 20, you're ice itself.
No.
Right?
Yes.
Ices you.
The physical concussion part of it will take 10 hit points off of you, but you
cool.
don't take any of the other damage. In the other room, this sound, this concussive sound goes off. What are you guys doing? Oh, a nova.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, a Nova.
Oh, no.
Good Kiwi reference that no one else will understand. She gets blasted as well. Nagiisa and Anova, you both get blasted to different sides and smashed up against the wall, and then the Ice Queen stands resolute in the midst of it. What are you guys doing?
Feku is quite alert. But did you?
I heard that.
I think we should follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so move towards the noise, towards the opening.
The entrance.
Yes.
begins to freeze over. The entranceway, the entrance to the layer, ice starts to form on the two extremities and starts to close in towards you, towards the center.
Should we be worried about that?
It's inconvenient, but I don't think we can go back.
Okay.
And you rush forward. And there's this face spirit conjured bear smashing itself against the ice, trying to break it through. There's the golden carpet in front, and there's a hole. What are you doing?
What has happened here?
Bear gone mad. I don't know. He's trying to follow the yellow golden road. I don't know, somewhere.
Ladies, where are ya?
Frank?
Yeah.
Feku?
Yeah, we're here.
Yes, hello. Anova and Nagiisa have been caught in an ice explosion.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it safe for us to come through hole?
Oh, do you mind casting a spell on the stage?
Anything for you, my friend. And then she beep, beep, and finds more traps in ahead of them.
Love it. Let me just talk to Feku and Frank.
Yeah.
Can't do it yet.
And behind you, there's a boom.
Oh crap!
As the ice behind you connects. The entranceway freezes up completely, and as all the sides of the ice come together, they smash into each other, and the entire entrance that you'd come in is now closed off in a thick wall of ice. In front of you, there are traps.
There are traps, guys.
Okay.
There are traps over here. So maybe just be careful when you go through. And then I'll hear myself feeling worried.
So we walked into giant trap.
There's a voice from behind Frank and Feku. It's Ashgor's voice.
Oh, baby.
The voice says, "Thieves
No,
trying to enter my lair.
we're not thieving.
I am coming for you. You will all die frozen deaths. I am coming. There is no way to escape." And with that, we'll finish our episode.
Yay.
Oh dear.
Yay.
Oh dear.
Yay.
Oh
I feel like we just broke into the wrong house.
jeez.
I
All
tried to be
opposites there.
against it all.
Dang.
Huh?
Nice one! Hey, a lot of fun.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Thanks for hanging out. Guys, thanks for joining our adventure today. Thanks to all of our moderators. Thanks to our subscribers and our followers here on Twitch and YouTube. We really appreciate all the support you give us. And to our patron followers over on patreon.com. If you're not a follower, on Patreon, you can do it for free. It doesn't cost you anything at all. You can be a follower for free. But if you want to support us, there are 3 simple tiers of ways that you can support us. So thank you very much to our patrons. We really appreciate it. Before we do our final sign-off, we want to acknowledge the companies that partner with us that support our show.
Shall we first talk? Thank you for coming in today. I'm here to discuss our sponsorship with BD&D. BD&D is a nerd shop up in Wellington, here in Aotearoa. They can provide some beautiful Magic the Gathering dice. But if you're not interested in the cards, but you may be interested in the little statues, miniatures, and paints that go upon those. D&D books, TTRPG books for you to take, for you to read, for you to use as door stands.
Okay.
And then they also have board games that I will bring to our next meeting because I get a 10% discount using our code Dice Legends with an NZ at the end. You too can buy the nerd stuff for your next corporate meeting.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I've got a problem.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
I don't have enough dice.
Oh.
I wasn't sure like where to go. Oh wait, I think I heard about this thing though. It's called D20 Collective.
No.
I think I heard like Dice Legends was saying that they've got like magic dice, they've got like acrylic dice, metallic dice, really cool looking dice. And if I subscribe to them, then I would get free. Not free dice. You pay for the dice with the subscription,
Yeah.
but you get dice like a new one every month.
Whoa.
So if I do that for a whole year,
Yeah.
I think I could fill up my jar. And I think I might. Oh, yeah. If you do that too, then you can get yourself some dice. And hey, they've got like new limited quantity dice every month too. So you've got really pretty ones that are on special. Pretty cool. So and if you get them with the discount, if you put in Kiwi Legends, it's even cheaper.
Nice. Get the dice. Jar not included.
You know what? I think. Thanks guys for letting me talk through it.
Anytime. Yes.
Wow. One day everyone's gonna have a jar full of die.
I've got a jar of
I'm just thinking
dice.
about what I would use, and it's probably I have so many empty mayonnaise containers. I buy so much mayonnaise, and I collect all the. It's probably for one of those. Now look, I also have a problem. It's that you haven't spent enough time checking out World Anvil, the ultimate online tool for your world setting creation and storation. Yes, you can use their article linking tools, you can use their interactive maps, you can make rollable tables, you can make player handouts, you can make timelines, you can use their inspirations if you're not feeling it for a day, because writing takes discipline and it takes stickability, and sometimes you don't know what to write.
Exactly.
So they will also provide little ideas for you, little inspirational questions.
Little seeds.
Exactly, that you can germinate, that will turn into glorious adventuring blooms. If you want to see World Anvil in action, you can catch Fahid tomorrow on this very channel.
Indeed.
Yeah. So check out World Anvil.
Yeah, and now if you're like me and you're feeling the chill because of the D&D thrill, you know what will really warm that chill up? It's some merchandise. Put some jerseys, some jumpers, some hoodies, or hoodies of goodies on you, or even shirts as well. We've got them by many, many colors: blue, green, red is a really good one that stands out. I mean, there's a whole plethora of different clothing that you can find on our merchandise, plus maps as well. I mean, if you're feeling chilly and if you're lost, we've got a map and some clothes to clothe you with, so you can navigate your way home safely. Yeah, so look at us, look it up, and especially for our wonderful
Patrons?
Patreons. I was going to say our elite peeps. You also have the chance to get some the merchandise with the discount. Yeah.
Amazing.
All right, guys. Thanks, tech team. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Luca. Great to have you here.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, moderators.
Love it.
Is there anything else we need to say?
Nah.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life.
Live it to the fullest.
Next week.
Yeah.
You'll never know when you next have a curse on your heart.
Exactly.
Yeah, and don't break into dragons' houses without a plan.
Yeah,
don't-
make deals with hags.
Don't make deals with hags.
Especially hags.
Nah.
So many life lessons today. We've learned many things.
Don't lie to your children.
Oh yeah.
Spend time with your parents.
Yeah.
While you can.
Don't drink too much.
Wow, we've learned a lot today.
Wow. Amazing.
Hey,
And
so-
get regular checkups.
Pay your tax.
Hey, for those of you that are watching us live, after the credits, we're going to hang around for a little bit and we'll tell you about the 12-hour party that we've got coming on next week. Otherwise, we'll see you all later. Roll those credits.
Kalnour more.